Well, let's talk about that. Let me hook it up. I'm hooking this up. We're going live right now. Oh man, what a what a time this has been. We're hooking up. Looks like we're going live. Everything looks pretty good. I'm going to play the intro and then we can just jump into it
Right.
because this is perfect. I can't believe you said that. We'll go over that in a minute because I feel the same. Be right back. What's happening, everybody? Let's put on close up so we can see your face. What's going on, Gabriele? What's happening? How you doing? We jumped on real quick before I clicked the button, and you said, "What did you say?" The last time we did this, which was the first time we did
We
this, was about it. Yeah.
no, it's the last time we did that. We did that last year in at the 13th of May.
Uh-huh.
We met the first time.
Okay.
We tried to do this, and you tried to bring me in. And first, obviously, you had forgotten, and then I remembered you. Then you tried to, and then you said, "Oh, I have to reboot the system," and now you are writing the same. That's really funny.
It's the same thing. And the last time you came
Yeah,
on, I
it's the
said, "So
same
what's
thing.
going?" The last time you came on, the first thing I said
Yeah.
to you, "So what's going on?" And you said, "I feel like the divine feminine has jumped on a fucking rocket ship and shot out into the cosmos." That's exactly what you
Yes.
said. And at the time, that's exactly what was happening.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly.
so what's happening now?
Good question. Next question. I would say, I would say that there is a lot happening. Definitely.
Yeah, no doubt.
Um, I could even start with something what is really funny. So, um, I I'm doing barefoot running, and as soon as possible, I do the walking with the dogs barefoot too. Okay, so I was able to do that in February 2 weeks, and already in March 3 weeks, and then I had something in my foot, sticking in my foot, and my sister was that kind and took it out. So, and out of some reason, suddenly she had not only put the light on my soul, she had switched the video on. And then what then happened, what really was so crazy. So we could see that there were energy sparkles floating up from my sole of my foot. And I
Wow.
can show it to you.
You
I
can.
have pardon?
You have a picture?
No, even much better. My sister did a video, so and I hold it in the camera.
Okay. Hang on. Let me enlarge your screen. Hang on. Yeah, let's see this. Okay.
Can you
Yeah,
see?
you can lay it flatter though. Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. don't see anything. Oh wait, I saw some sparkles.
All is. Can you? Yeah, switch the light off eventually, and then we try again. Wait a second. Okay. Can you see it now?
Hang on, the video's catching up. Okay, yeah. Down a little. I can see some sparkles.
Yes.
Oh wait, that's the reflection. Yeah. Can't see it. Can't see it for some reason. Can't see it.
It is so weird.
Wait a minute. Is that two windows?
Yeah.
So she had a video. Yeah, that's hard to see.
I think the
So
screen. The screen from the phone is reflecting the window.
I got you. Yeah, I can't see it. That's okay. Just tell us. So you were laying down. She took something out of your foot, and then all this stuff came out.
Oh, there was a splinter in, and so she had accidentally, however, started the video, and you could see all these sparkling tiny energies floating out of my foot.
Wow.
And yeah, she could see them with her eyes, with her normal eyes, straight away, and that was the reason why she switched on the video function. And then, because I was on my knees to show her my soul, I couldn't make that twist to see it, and so she was filming it and was showing it to me then, and this was really extraordinary.
It sounds like it. Did you have any kind of awareness about it or anything like that? Or did anything come in? I mean, do you know why it happened or what it was?
Well, my explanation on the spot was that, in my understanding, our body is at the moment, when you think of the beginning of March till then, till now, we were blasted with another type of intense, I don't know if it is photonic light, but intense light energies. And that means that, or I know that with this type of energy, our bodies had, let's say, a wee bit a problem, or was challenged to get that in and cope with it somehow.
Yeah.
And I think also that I take in light, bring it down in the earth, and I also take some energies from the earth through me and let it float to the sky.
Yeah.
In my understanding, that's what's happening.
So a lot of energies come in, a lot of lights come in, whatever it's been. I think everybody's, and I think you're right, since the 1st of March. I would say that, yeah, it's been a huge impact on not just our physical body, but everything. I'd say the shift kind of hit the fan here, hasn't it?
Yes. It's I couldn't have said it better, I would say. And
so,
yeah, and you feel your joints, and you feel dizzy. You walk the dogs, and you are literally like as if you had drunk the last week.
Yeah.
Like through all day and night.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I try not to, take anything on as a belief system, but there's been some pretty good prognostications, I guess, or downloads that, in the short term, this will last till the end of May. it will continue. You know, the cleansing, the purification, the fire,
Yes.
the light coming in. So it's on
Yes.
all aspects of the human.
Hmm.
You know, physical, mental, emotional.
And
It's all the old
that's,
stuff.
yes. And of course, we are we are right into it when you say old stuff, because Ivania was talking about that she went right into this mode of victim programs, to
Yeah.
program victim programs. And what my sister and I are doing is that we kind of detach um, from everything what we were depending on. It's even going that far that it is, let's say, even food. It's to detach from a house,
Hmm.
from I don't have a car, but even from everything of,
Mm.
let's say, possessments, or yeah, from
The
people,
old,
from everything,
right?
from every fucking thing.
The
You're stripped to the bone
it's
almost to
I
live
think
in
it
peace.
has I think it has to do with the old. The old, like anything, and maybe it's still there, but anything and everything, you know, everything. I mean, it's almost like
Yes.
your date of birth is wiped out, your ethnicity is wiped out. Uh, it's
Yeah,
like
or
it's
even labels given to you,
yeah,
like
yeah.
your
Well,
name,
everything, yeah,
or
every single thing,
you are a
every single
mother, a
thing,
brother.
yeah, everything. And like
Yes.
Yvonnya, she was great in that show. She was so easy to understand, and so much compassion too, because she talked about, and I don't remember the words exactly, but like you said, she talked a lot about victim consciousness, her own journey through it, how she was quiet the last few weeks or couple of months, and the depressed state that it can trigger. You're swimming in the goo. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And but I think we've got a lot of support, and if we have
Yes.
the resolve, which we do, everything's all right.
Yes, I just wondering if it would be a good idea to switch the light on, back on.
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, now we can
I
see
was
you.
a wee bit too dark. Now I have a wee bit light from the front.
So I went to your page to make sure I had the spelling right on your name, and I saw that you sing.
Yes.
You sing.
Um,
How long you been singing?
that's a good question. I think nearly as soon as I could do that.
Yeah.
Um, that means my parents. I remember we were, even when I was 14. I remember we were in Ireland on holidays, and I was always singing. I was always singing, and my dad said, "You can sing when you get money paid for it." But I never stopped anyway. And yeah, I was singing in school too, and but after we moved place, at the other school, I kind of lost a wee bit this um, not really the ability. I did it always, but it was, how do I say that? It was a wee bit in the background.
It left you. It didn't leave you. It just was in the background. But did it
Yes,
come back? Did it come back?
it came back,
Yeah.
and I met beautiful people, and yeah, we had kind of a session in Germany at that place I lived before. Um, And so we met more or less every week or every second week and made music together. And there I
Cool.
was singing then.
So, can you give us a little taste of your singing?
Yes, it is also something what I got back from my childhood, I remember. So I would say it's light language. So, okay, I sing you something.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Mm, yeah, that's real nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. It is I do that personalized for people to, I don't know how to describe that, to bring them in a state from which they see more clearly.
Yeah,
Um, and as you know, we have everything within.
yeah,
So what I'm doing, I kind of, if it would be glasses, I wipe their glasses that they
yeah.
can see. I don't know if you would would say I take away the blocks. Maybe I take away some blocks. I don't know. Um, and I also was pushed to find out about some gifts I have according to accompanying people, families um, who having one member who is passing over.
Mm,
Um, and so I kind of was involved last year um, in the transitioning of the mother of a friend, and I could help her prepare through doing this kind of singing for her. Um, and then I also could see that there were already angels who were ready to pick her up, and the light channel was already open, and she really was completely calm about her transitioning. And it was really crazy because I found also out that there was my sister could tune in and could see the angels. I could
Wow.
feel them, and she could tune in and saw them. And she was describing one angel, especially wearing a breast, um, how you say,
Corset.
yeah,
Yeah.
um, um, panzer. Yeah, you know what I mean. What
Yes.
a knight would wear. This
Yes.
armor.
Yes.
Is it armor? Yeah.
Yes.
So it was a golden armor. So, and I was seeing um, Johanna from Orleans. So what's her name in English? You call her. You said that before. Jeanne d'Arc.
Joan of the Arc. Joan Arc. Joan.
Oui,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Joan of
so,
Arc.
and I was not getting it in the first place, but I was describing to a friend 2 days later, and then she said, "Oh, was it a breast armor like Jeanne d'Arc?" And I said, "Yes." And then it clicked, and my mother's name was Gisela Grete Johanna. So Johanna is the key to that, because I feel and I know that my mother picked the mother of the friend up there and
Oh wow.
kind of pulled her in.
Wow. That's you can't make this shift up.
No, you can't.
No.
And it was since that time, um, my sister, my brother, and I, we have so many friends whose parents um, were passing over. So, and we could, yeah, care for them and soothe the process. It's really, you can't make that up. That's
Yeah.
really so.
Well, and then to see the connection on the other side, it's really not the other side, but
Yes.
and you know, there's a lot to
And
be. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
uh, yeah, it just came to me that, for example, a friend in Germany, she um, lost, if you would still use that word in the connection. So she lost her father, and I was connected to her father very much. So, and another friend in Germany died already when I still was living in Germany, and his name was Guy, so Karl Peter, Klaus Peter. So okay, and I already, or I'm a wee bit irritated, because I really try to make it as pregnant as possible, but I'm not sure to go too much in detail. So anyway, there was also a connection between the Klaus Peter
Uh-huh.
and um, the father of her, of oh god. Anyway, they are buried in the same area, in the same forest. And I know for a fact that KP was picking up Kurt to bring him on the
It's
way
amazing all
to
these
his
connections.
positioning. And
Yeah.
that's so amazing to know and to witness that all. Woo!
Yeah. And then to have your sister, you know, when there's two or
Yes.
more and that stuff's going on is pretty
And
cool.
that they all care for each other. And
Yeah.
and that you yes.
Yeah. What a great place
Yes,
to be.
exactly.
Yeah. What a great place to be.
And I'm so grateful for my sister and brother. I can't tell you. I think I out for them my life. Yes.
Hmm. So it's nice to be going through
She
the ascension.
she also said that she also were praying that, yeah, for an angel to come, and yeah, this was fulfilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was praying to Archangel Gabriel, and here we are.
Here we are. So you're going through the ascension with a woke brother and a woke sister. Everybody's
Yes, through the
con-
ascension.
yeah, you're all connected. Have you had to do
In some way.
in some ways? Okay. Yes. Okay. But there's a lot to be said for
Yes.
expressions like you just shared with us, and
Yes.
toning, and singing, and light language, and even visual expressions. And there's a lot to be said for the balance that it can bring a person. Maybe not everybody comes into balance the same way, but there's a lot to be said for the nonverbal balancing tools and gifts and skills that we have. And so I think that's a great example, your song. It was beautiful.
Yes. And actually, I have a message to bring through also. So on the 24th of March, um, your beautiful Morgan was approaching me in the evening to come for another live into your show. And on the walk in the morning, I was told at your next show at Todd's, please speak about that everybody is contributing something for the ascension. Even if it seems it is something from the more darker side, it's
Hmm.
all necessary.
Yeah.
Every wee tiny bit is necessary, because otherwise we wouldn't be there where we are.
Yeah.
And it's not even important if somebody, let's say like Grace Solaris, who is doing it for such a long time, um, she might be not more worth than somebody who is doing it, maybe not aware of it, but he or she is doing it anyway. So I think even when we seem to be to can what we are doing, we can it. We know what we're doing. Can.
Yes.
I'm mixing Scottish language in it. I'm hoping to not confuse you.
No, no, you're doing great. Bruce, who is our Soulogy comedian, he said the translating is so pure, Gabriella. And he means that. He's usually making jokes and he's funny as hell. Uh, so there's
Can
like
you still hear me?
this, yes, there's a lag. There's a pretty big lag. Can you hear me? There's a gap between when we talk and when you hear it.
I hope that I'm not irritating
No,
you
you're doing great.
with
You're
my
fantastic.
way
You're
to speak
fantastic.
in my German. Um,
Um, so you're an artist. So you understand creating art or music or whatever, and also you know what it's like to be like the receiver and sender of like light language.
and you are
You know,
fine as hell at the moment too, because the connection is so bad.
well, it was if anything, it was
Yeah, I could hear you. Yes, and then I could hear what you were saying, but you were, yeah, I could hear you like a roboter's voice, like really.
There's a message in
the end,
everything.
I could understand what you were saying.
Yes, you could. Good. What I was gonna.
Pardon?
There's a lag. What I was gonna ask you.
Most of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a big lag. Very bad signal. You want to do another song? She's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What? You're still listening.
So, and I tell you a wee bit of the story of the light language and me,
Okay.
because so when I came here in this house and I met my sister, she started showing light language, and I was really like, wow, that's cool. I to know how to do. So, and then she recommended me to, when I'm out with the dogs, that I would start to brubble a wee bit, like blah, 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 and sing with it. And then I did that, and suddenly that what I know I did as a child when I was out and good on my own in nature came back. So it was like a revived gift, if you will.
You still there?
You're
Weird
freezing.
tech stuff going on. High frequencies. You still there? Well, I think she's out.
Yes, the energy is
Oh, you're
so
back.
strong
Can you hear us?
that
We might have to cut this short. Gabrielle, if you can hear me, the signal's really bad. And if you want to try to do another song before we leave, that would be great. I'll give you a couple of minutes to hear what I just said.
yeah. Mm. Interesting.
Well, can you hear us? It's her signal. So I enjoyed this.
It's a whole system again.
She is as pure as the driven snow. Or I should say, she's pure as the undriven snow, like we all are. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. We'll be back in 45 minutes with, let me
What's
see.
wrong?
She's
What's
funny. With Ravender Gill, and then 2 hours after that, Maria Betancourt. Let's see if she comes back. Man, I am so deep into the energies that came in first part of March. I'm still deep into them. And I can see where really everyone is, everyone that I'm having shows with. I mean, you can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it, you can hear it. It's a lot of acceptance. I think there's a difference between saying I surrender and yes, please. And so it is. Those are my ramblings. We've got 33 people in the house. And I think we're going to have to check out, but we'll be back in 45 minutes. Thank you all for your continued love and support and contributions that allow us to keep doing this every day. Thank you. See you in 45.